Hello once again, everybody. So, my folks are looking to move in a couple of years, and you can sort of see here in the background, we've got an abundance of wood that we've gotten mostly free from one place or another. And so, I'm looking for items to make and use up some of that wood. And let me find where I put my pen here. And so, I picked out these two nice pieces. Got a nice darker wood and then a lighter wood, and I was thinking of making some coasters out of those. That would be just rather basic. Let's get the camera here. So it'll be square coasters, and then I may end up doing some laser etching in the corners or in the center of it, something like that. But then I'll have a checker pattern that's outlined with the darker color, and then in between that I'll have, so what I'll do, and then I'm running this way as well, what I'll end up doing is I'll cut the darker wood into thinner strips that are, an 1/8 to 1/4 inch thick, and then on the thicker material I'll make those into what would basically be cubes, or I guess it will be cubes, but they'll end up being this thick, and then those will get laced, or whatever, I'll figure it out. But so what will end up happening is I'll cut and layer this material the same thickness as this piece. So this is how thick the coaster will end up being, and this will get cut that thick. And then what will end up happening is the cubes will be this size, the thickness of the side of the wood here. So they'll be cubes like this. And then I'll glue up in between these and stack those up together, and then I'll cut all of those apart at this thickness and then glue some more of this material in between that and squish it all together. So it'll have basically like a tic-tac-toe board or a checker pattern of this, with this separating the squares of the lighter material. And then I'll sand that all and then see about putting some sort of either a finish on it, do some laser etching in it, put some text on it. But that's the plan. I'm going to set up the saw and get ready to cut this. And in the end, it'll look something like that, hopefully. So unfortunately, I got a little cut short on my time yesterday, so I wanted to get the original pieces all glued up together. So yesterday I was able to get the two center pieces, or the two white light pieces, and 3 of the dark ones. I wanted to get one more of these lighter pieces cut out that I could have that gluing overnight. That'll go on the side, and then this will get cut up lengthwise, or this way, and then I'll have some more of these strips that I'll cut, and those will get layered in between, and I just have to cut it, or just glue them together in size increments that I want. So I'm actually thinking I may just do another light and dark, and then I'll just do the 3 wide in the center. Do 3 wide and then the 4 of the darker pieces, and that may just be as wide as I do the entire coaster. We'll see. Or I could cut all these in half too. That's what I'll do. I'll cut these in half and then glue them next to it. So I'll be cutting that, and I'll do that on the scroll saw because it's a little bit easier than setting up the table saw for that. And once my lighting gets better, there we go. I shall show you guys that. So I've got the pieces all cut out. Ta-da! There we go. Ta-da! And there we go. I've just got to glue them together, let them sit overnight, and then tomorrow morning I'll be able to cut these lengthwise that I can layer the darker pieces in between. And so I shall be gluing that up now, and then this will probably be the end of part 1, and then part 2 will be me cutting that apart, layering those in between, and then gluing that together, and then sanding it all. And then a part 3 would be if I decide to do like a laser etching inside of these or not. So let me get gluing those together, and let me show you that. So I've got it gluing. Looks kind of odd. I've got 2 clamps. I've got 2 clamps squeezing it all together, and then I've got the 2 boards on the bottom here to stop these from warping or snapping out of place. I should say that I am not a professional woodworker in any way, shape, or form. And I just do this as a hobby and for fun. And of course, don't try any of this yourself at home because, it's working with power tools and it's dangerous. I would also recommend having a clean workshop if you do decide you want to tinker with woodworking. Makes it a lot easier, a lot safer. But I share my workshop with siblings, and I've got scrap wood and stuff all over the place. So definitely say try to keep your place clean. But there's some quote from somebody, and I'll see if I can find it, about geniuses always being messy or something to that extent. I think it was Albert Einstein or something. Maybe Edison, something. But so I've got that going right now. That's all gluing up. Tomorrow, and I've got the paper around it just so I don't have to worry about the glue leaking onto other stuff. Tomorrow I will take that off, sand down a bit of the ridges because my darker boards are a little bit thicker than my lighter oak. And then I will cut one of the ends flush and cut them so that the oak are nice little cubes. And then I'll be gluing it together with the darker material running in the opposite direction, or a 90-degree angle. I guess not opposite direction. But then I will layer those in there, cap off the ends, glue that all up, sand it once more, and then sand the edges and see about doing some sort of finish coat or laser etching onto that. But that is it for today. I shall catch you guys all next week in my next video when I work on this next part that I'll be doing tomorrow. And as all YouTubers like to say, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. I would like to eventually start doing probably like a first of the month video as like a Q&A. However, I've received no questions in any of my videos yet. So if you have any of those, let me know, and then I will hopefully be able to do some sort of hopefully I'll be able to do some sort of Q&A show for you guys. So until next week or that next video, I shall see you next time.